Hey guys, Nick from the Growth Agency here. Just going to show you a little intro into Jasper. Now, as you know, or you may not know, it's an AI assistant that helps you write documents, and there's lots of templates here. And you know, some of my favorites are paragraph generator, one-shot blog post, or if you're doing SEO tasks, actually blog post titles and meta descriptions, or if it's a product page, SEO titles and meta descriptions for your product pages. They're really, really cool. I'm going to show you today something called documents, which allows you to start with a completely blank document. You can follow a workflow here, but I'd like to show you it from scratch because actually it's really cool. So say we had a product like to buy solar panels. Okay. This might be a title that we're considering for our blog post. Now, what we can actually do is highlight that, hit Command and Enter like that, and ask Jasper to come up with 5 reasons. Okay, how cool is that? Took seconds. Now, what it does is, because we've got plagiarism checker, it actually comes up with 5 unique reasons. There we are. So that's quite cool in itself. If we go back a step to top 5 reasons to buy solar panels, another way we could use that is actually put that in the title here. We could give it some help over here with reasons to buy. That's not too helpful there, is it? And we could say, actually, we want it in a persuasive voice. Solar panels, Bedfordshire, so that's where I'm based, and we've selected a medium output length, and we're going to ask Jasper to compose. And what he does over here is, again, he comes up with it's missed the 5th one off. That's interesting. We'll ignore that for the moment. I love it when things like that happen on live demos. Now, what we could do, if we wanted to really go to town, is we could then take each one of these topics like this, okay, and over here in paragraph generator, we put that in the paragraph generator, we put some keywords in there. I'm doing this off the top of my head, but let's see how it works. And we want it to generate some AI content, so let's see what it comes up with. Just having a little think, that's for sure. So there we are. It started with, it's given us 2 outputs there, okay, because that's what I asked it to do, and we can look through those and see which one we like the best. I'm just going to grab this one for now, okay, and I'm going to put that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to ask it to do the one for the next topic in exactly the same way. And come down here, generate AI content. Now, as you can see over here, we've suddenly gone from just having a blog title to now having 4 bullet points in this case, but we'll come back to that. We've put a paragraph of content in there, and it's given us another one for the second point. So I'm just going to copy that and paste that in there. Now, of course, what you need to do is make sure, you know, read through the content, make sure it makes sense, make sure it's not too repetitive. You can actually run another process up here. For example, this panel here we don't really like. We could actually just ask it to rephrase it. So what happens then, it gives us an alternative which we could copy and paste in there. So as you can see, we've very quickly started to build up a blog here. And now that we've got some examples in there, what Jasper will actually do is, if I now click compose on here, it should start to work on its own. because it's seen the format that we're following here. And again, if I come down to here and click compose, there we are. So it's still working there, so let's click compose again and it will carry on from there. Okay, now I'm going to ask him, I've never done this before, but I'm going to ask, generate a summary. Be alright if I could spell generate. And I still haven't managed to spell it correctly. So there we are, real world. Command and enter. I'm asking Jasper to generate a summary. There we go. So, and I'm just going to drop a title in there called summary. Make that an H2. Go back to clear focused writing mode, and you can see there very quickly, you know, we probably don't want that in there. We've been able to generate a blog post in no time at all, next to no time at all. 6 minutes and 25 seconds so far. So you can see how using Jasper AI can really help save you time. Now, of course, you know, I'm probably going to read through this like this and just make sure that I like it, change some words if I don't like them. I like to split the paragraphs up like this just to make them a little bit easier to read. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. I love it. It's amazing. So there we have it. We've generated a topic, a blog post on solar panels with next to no knowledge, with unique, you know, keyword and SEO sensitive text that's going to work really well for you as a blog post. Why not give Jasper a try? Or if you'd like to find out more, get in touch.